Empty shelves, food shortages, high prices. We got a lot to get to. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a great week. Did a lot this week. Welcome to the Friday wrap-up show on Adventures with Danno. So I wanted to start off by saying thank you to everyone. We have crossed 10,000 subscribers. Absolutely amazing. Can't believe our channel. We are almost to 2 years on YouTube here, and we just hit over 10,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. So I wanted to start off by just talking a little bit about which store I thought had the best deals this week. Every Friday, we kind of do like a wrap-up of all the different stores that we visited, maybe which ones had the best deals. Well, the best deal this week, I feel, is kind of Kroger. Now, Kroger, even though prices have been going through the roof, Kroger's has their buy 5, save 5 or more deal back, and that is one heck of a deal. Now, again, we've been getting comments on how that deal works. You don't have to buy multiples of 5. You don't have to buy 5 of the same thing. It just has to be in the participating sticker. Anything that has a sticker that says buy 5 or more, save $1 each, it just has to go over that 5 amount. So say mustard is on that deal. You can buy one mustard. You find one with that deal that has cereal. You know, you can pick up a couple mustards if you want, but you don't have to buy 5 mustards or 5 boxes of the same cereal. You can mix and match as long as it's on that buy 5 or more, save $1 each sticker. You'll see the red stickers. I'll tell you what, Kroger's has got a lot of them this week. We pointed a lot of them out in the video, our Kroger video. If you haven't seen that, you can go on our page, our YouTube channel, and go to videos. It's our most recent video where we were at Kroger. And I gotta say, there's some really good deals, but we got some comments where a lot of the stuff that's on that isn't stuff you normally buy. I understand that, but it does seem like a good week to go to Kroger because they have other sales too, like the Lay's potato chips. That's kind of on its own thing. Buy 4 or more, so you do have to buy 4 of the Lay's chips with the purple. It's got a purple sticker on it, but this week, and they're $1.99 a bag. They're normally over $3 a bag, so you save a little bit there. And they keep going up. Chips keep going up. So if you want chips, also Doritos is on that buy 5 or more, save $1 each. I know it may sound confusing, but really, once you think about it, it's really not. We got a lot of comments. Every time this deal comes around, we try to explain it. And I just want to try and explain it again because we have new viewers that may not understand it. So I'm just going to talk for a second about Meijer. Only a couple deals that really stuck out to me at Meijer. Some of the hamburgers on sale. They have the 3-pack of peppers, which is on sale for $2.49. That's a pretty good deal. That's a great deal, actually. I haven't seen the peppers less than $1 in probably over a year. So that's a great deal. And the avocados were 67 cents a piece. Not too much to talk about with Meijer this week, other than the prices didn't really seem to go up. I swear, every time I go to the grocery store, I can probably point out 5 to 10 items that have gone up in price in a week. And it was good to walk around Meijer, do a little bit of shopping, and see that prices have kind of stayed the same for at least a week and a half. Now, on to our value stores, right? Value, and I say value like that because they're not really much of a value anymore. We went to Dollar Tree. We're seeing a lot of shrinkflation going on. Now, you guys have been saying a lot of this, so I wanted to kind of focus on a lot of this stuff. Another kind of weird thing we saw at Dollar Tree was something a couple of you have pointed out about the dish soap. Kind of noticed that the Palmolive has kind of lost some of the viscosity. Like maybe there might be a little more water in it. I'm not really too sure, but it does look a lot thinner. And somebody asked to check another Palmolive. I did, and I didn't really notice too much of a difference. It was a different kind at Kroger, and it didn't seem any thicker. Now they have like a heavier one that looked kind of thick, but I don't know. It was so expensive. I'm like, and it was full. I forget the name of the Palmolive that it was, but it was a stronger like concentrate. But the ones at Dollar Tree are definitely smaller. They're like this now, and they're $1.25. And $1.25 for everything at the Dollar Tree and a Shrub store. Now, I love Dollar Tree, don't get me wrong, but yes, there are a lot of things that are shrinking. The candies, the little bags of candy, they're like, I don't know, like 3 ounces now, where they used to be like 6 or 7 ounces for $1. So they've gone up to $1.25, and a lot of the stuff's getting smaller. The Lance crackers were very noticeable. We get a lot of comments on Lance crackers. It looks like they've cut that in half. And, it's funny because they drop, or they raise their price, and then it goes lower. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but a lot of the stuff in there looked like it was a lot smaller than it normally is. We did cover some of it I didn't. But, it is what it is. I do notice some new things coming to Dollar Tree, like some different types of cookies, different brands, stuff like that, which I didn't really go over. Maybe we'll check it out next time. I didn't really have too much time. But the other one I wanted to talk about is Family Dollar. Family Dollar used to be a place that I would shop all the time. It used to kind of be my Dollar Tree. I would always buy the birthday stuff there, the wrapping paper, bows, stuff, pet food, all those little things, which pet food's getting kind of expensive there too. But a lot of the food there, the canned goods, Progresso soup for $3.35 a can. Like, I mean, when I see that, it kind of just says, okay, I'm done, right? This is going to be another store where the only thing I come in here are your cheap picture frames. And that's not true. I mean, there are a lot of good things at Family Dollar. They have like appliances and stuff. If you accidentally break your coffee maker or something, it's a quick fix to get a $15, $20 coffee maker. But that's just an example. But, Family Dollar just is gotten so expensive on a lot of things that I can't justify making an extra trip to go there to get some stuff. Now, it was different when the stores were empty a couple months ago, and we were kind of traveling around seeing what stores had what. But now, stores are getting packed again with stuff. And I know that maybe, knock on wood, hopefully it stays that way around here. But I know a lot of places, we've heard Georgia, North Carolina, some places out in Arizona, that a lot of your guys' stores are missing a lot of stuff. We're having a lot of empty shelf situation going on again. And, our thoughts are out to you on that. And, I hate hearing that. And, it's good to prepare, and think ahead, like in case our stores go that direction too, because, it very well could. I remember when we were covering a lot of this where the stores were just emptying out around here. People were saying, well, we're fine here. And then like a month later, the same thing was happening to them. So when we find the deals, and I always say this, I always preach this as much as I can. When we find the sales, especially the things we love, we want to buy up a few extra. We definitely want to buy up a few extra because who knows if the price is going to go up next week, or who knows if they're going to even have it. So I didn't really want to ramble on too much about that, but I just kind of, it's like people were saying in the comments, like these value stores don't really have much value anymore. So I thought I would cover it. And it is good to say that when a lot of stuff was missing, Family Dollar still had a lot of stuff. Even if you pay a little bit extra for it, at least they were getting it in. Where places like Kroger, Meijer, at the big grocery chain stores, were looking less and less. Family Dollar, Dollar General, these places were still getting stuff in. So we have to remember these places in times when we can't find things we need. On to a lighter subject. Saturday, me and Jessica went to Kings Island last Saturday. We did get the dining plan. And I gotta say, if you visit a theme park, or if you have an annual pass to a park and they offer any kind of dining plan, I mean, it's really worth it. It really is. We go up to Kings Island a lot. We do videos up there a lot. And it kind of was a no-brainer for us. It's $130 for the entire year. You get 2 meals a day. You do have to wait every 4 hours. So if we went there at 10 o'clock and ate breakfast, then we would have to wait until 2 o'clock to get lunch or something. But I mean, you could feasibly get 3 meals out of a day, if you get there really early and leave really late, but probably wouldn't do more than 2 meals, but still worth it. And, we know people that actually go to Kings Island just for dinner. they'll go and just hang out, watch the shows and all that stuff, and go have lunch and dinner, eat really good. And at a certain point, you're basically eating for free. So I mean, it's if you have an amusement park or some place that does this, where you can pay an annual pass for dining plan for food and stuff. Wow, I mean, great deal. Awesome deal that Kings Island offers. I do believe that Cedar Point offers it too, or some kind of dining plan, but that's something to look into because you can save. We're going to save a lot of money by doing that here this summer. Okay, so I kind of wanted to save the saddest for last here. Now, I went to Aldi. Okay, now I'd been getting a lot of comments on Aldi. Now, we know that their prices had been going up, kind of periodically. We noticed a lot of price increases at Aldi this week. I had actually done a shopping video where me and Jessica did the spaghetti dinner and all that, where we bought everything from Aldi. And I saw right away, I couldn't believe it, because I was just there a week ago. And some of the stuff has gotten so expensive there that we're going to have to start comparing some of those prices to some of the main grocery stores. Now, if you missed that video, it is in our video playlist. You can go back, check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I was kind of shocked. I love Aldi. I've grown to love Aldi. The produce is always really good. A lot of that's gone up. A lot of other things too. A lot of their like canned goods and stuff like that are starting to go up. Not like vegetables, but we saw some things like tuna is going up. Just little things, but we see it's on the rise. And even before, I think the big impact of what's going to happen to Aldi with more price increases. I have a feeling it's not over there. I don't know. I kind of had that feeling like they upped a lot of prices from the bagels to the cereal to the pretty much everything. Somebody had mentioned that their flour was 98 cents a few months ago. Now it's $1.56. The eggs have doubled. It is now $2 there at ours. I know dairy and eggs are always a little cheaper around here than most places around the country. But I just, it was one that was kind of hard for me because it's hard to, I always want to deliver good news. And it's still, the prices are still a little better than what you will get at most stores. I will say that. I mean, they're still pretty cheap. 58-cent canned goods, vegetables. The Happy Harvest vegetables are great. Delicious. Loved the tomato sauce. Yeah, I mean, it is thin, but you can do things to kind of thicken it up. Maybe add your own spices. A lot of people said, add spices into it. We added our spices into the meatballs. And then Jessica lets them simmer into the sauce for about an hour, so it gets a good flavor. But I was just, it's like $5.49, $5.69. For a 10-pack of potatoes that was $3.99 a little over a month ago. And it's doing those kind of price increases that we're seeing at Kroger, right? Like a dollar here, 50 cents there. Like, these are big increases, especially when it's not ending, right? You guys see that I put in the comments, like, I hope it'll level off here at some point. I hope it does. But like I said, every time I go to a store, we're finding more and more things, and we're in the Midwest here. We start talking about like the East Coast and California, they're paying a fortune. And in Canada, we have a lot of Canadians that watch our channel, and they're always saying how our prices are so cheap here. And they show me their prices. I'm like, man, how can you guys afford it? I mean, I guess maybe their wages are a little better. Maybe they have a bigger wage rate. But, it is. It's like things are getting so expensive that you really have to budget it outright. That's why when I see a deal at Kroger, that buy 5 deal, it's like I jump on that because that's, and I remember what the prices are, and I realize that I'm basically paying the regular price of what it was a couple months ago, but there's nothing we can do about it, and the prices have still gone up. So if I can get that deal now of what it was then, okay. Then that's just what I have to do. Also, plan on doing another trip to Sam's Club here, maybe in the next week or so, and see how that looks. Because the last time we went to Sam's Club, it was really low on stuff, particularly in the produce, and we're seeing prices go up there too, because they're getting expensive everywhere else. So, if Kroger's has to pay more for their vegetables, chances are Sam's Club's paying probably pretty close to the same amount as Kroger. But I don't know. It's been a good week. I think we accomplished a lot this week. We've seen a lot. We've seen a couple trends. Unfortunately, trends in the wrong direction, but I have faith that things will get better here at some point. I do. When I went to Meijer, I kind of felt like, okay, this is Meijer leveling off for a second. It's like, okay, we need to chill or people aren't going to want to shop here. And really, I ask, like, what does that mean? Does that mean that Meijer's is taking a hit? Because when I see all these other stores that continuously raise the prices and I see something level off that's a little cheaper, Meijer, did they not get to the stickers yet? Did they not get to changing the sticker? That could be. But, I go to the store so much that I do see trends, and it does look like Meijer's is kind of flatlining a little bit in a good way. Keeping steady. Because, to go in there and not see hardly anything increase in price, I look at as a little glimmer of hope. Well, guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, we did hit 10,000 subscribers this week. You know what that means? We are doing a live show giveaway tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you're a subscriber. I will have it set up for subscribers only for this live show in particularly, just because of how we're doing it. We want to keep it as fair as possible. So if you're a subscriber, you can be entered into the live show giveaway, which is a lot of fun. We're going to have fun. Jess will be here. And we can't thank you guys enough for your awesome support. And we're glad you love the channel. We're glad that we're putting something together where we're able to help each other in our little YouTube community and family. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. That's a wrap for this Friday wrap-up video. Thank you all so much. With all that being said, I'm out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.